Welcome to In the Bleachers with Wheaties, Wallane, and I'm Pete Mose. Wheaties, it's good to be back doing our video, weekly video. It's been a long summer, fun summer.
Yeah.
It's fall season. We're 3 weeks into it already. So let's do a little recap of Pequot Lakes. You're holding their helmet and representing football, but we'll talk all the sports. And I got the Pine River helmet. It's homecoming. We've got some big games coming up. So let's start with football since we got the helmets. Pequot Lakes on Saturday, September 20th, will be hosting East Grand Forks at 1:30. It's a rare Saturday afternoon game. Should be a lot of fun, don't you think, Wheaties?
It should be different. Because when I was in school, most of our games were afternoon.
Pequot Lakes is having a great season. A lot of players have contributed on offense and defense. They're ranked third in Class 3A. So let's see if they can keep that rolling. They had a big win over Perham, 41-0. Is that one of the best games you've seen Pequot play in a while?
You bet.
Over a good team that was ranked going into that game.
Forced 7 turnovers that night, 5 pass interceptions.
And then Pine River-Backus, they are 2-1 so far this year. They had a big win over Pillager. Is I believe the first time in the last 5 meetings between the teams that they did beat Pillager, 21-18. And they'll host their homecoming game next Friday, and that will be against Black Duck on September 26th. So good luck to the Tigers. By the way, speaking of football, 2 football players made our Players of the Week for Pequot Lakes and Pine River-Backus, and that was Sebastian Nelson Peter from Pequot Lakes, Athlete of the Week for football, and also Henry Kreckle from Pine River-Backus. So congratulations to our Athletes of the Week we do each week. In volleyball, Wheaties, Pine River-Backus is off to a nice start. They're 10-3 this season, and Pequot Lakes is 5-5. Pequot Lakes finished third at the Pine Lakes tournament in Pequot Lakes, and also Pine River was first. So that was a big win. And then Pine River was second at Crosby, so we got some good volleyball being played around here.
Yeah.
And last night, Morgan Lowmiller had a nice night, triple-double if there is such a thing in volleyball, and 3 categories she was in double digits.
Yeah,
so
they beat Staples.
They beat Staples, yep. They lost to Wadena last week, that team that they beat last year for the first time in a long time. But that's a team that I think is going to gel as the season goes. It's a new lineup for them.
I told Kate, I said, we got the potential of being awful good by the end of the year.
Yep. Speaking of awful good, there's a tennis team, Pequot Lakes, that's pretty good. They're 15-2. If I do the math real quick over the last couple of years, they've got to be something like 35-3 or 4. Sorry, Monica, if I get that wrong, but I'm just trying to give the point how dominant they've been. And the second match of the year, they had 100. One of the girls, Haley Weebolt, got her 100th career win. And I believe next week Lauren Bankston will get her 100th career win. So that's nice to have 2 tennis players with 100 career wins.
Yeah.
That does say a lot for your program. And they had a tough 4-3 loss to Staples, their rival, and they'll probably meet them again in postseason time.
Didn't they meet them and
they finished ahead of them in the individual of the conference where they do point system, but the dual meet head-to-head was 4-3. Could have went either way. Yeah. And they might meet again in the postseason, which is coming up fast.
I think there's a good chance of it.
Tennis started their season so much earlier than the other sports, so they're almost ready for their postseason.
Yeah, it's hard to believe. We thought just started. Tennis is pretty over.
Yeah, and then the last sport for the fall season is cross country, and Pequot Lakes. The girls, they just won yesterday at the Madden's meet at Pillager meet at Madden's Resort, and an exchange student, if I can get her name right, is Gina Garari, and she is a junior. I just interviewed her. I'm going to write a column about her for next week's paper. But she would finish first, and she came here. She did triathlons back home in Hungary, never did cross-country before, and she's been a hit, and the girls did very well. They have the top 3 spots. Jackie Bryan Doyle was second, and Katie Ryan was third, and the boys were second at that meet. And Pine River-Backus was also competing so far this year. They were at that meet, too, and they've had a nice season. So good luck to all the teams, and best of luck with the homecoming games coming up, Wheaties.
You bet.
All right.
See them both getting wins.
You bet. That'd be great. And we'll be back with another report. So thanks for joining us.
You bet. We'll see you later.